Hey everyone, welcome back to Tea Facts. Today we've got an exciting roundup of the latest buzz from the world of reality TV, particularly focusing on the Golden Bachelorette. First up, could Mark Anderson or Charles Ling be the next Golden Bachelor? With Joan Vasso's season wrapping up, speculation is in the air. We'll dive into what the potential leads had to say about taking on this exciting new role. Next, many of Joan's suitors are expressing interest in a golden version of Bachelor in Paradise. We'll explore which contestants are ready to take their chances on the beach and what Joan thinks about this new spin-off idea. In a hilarious turn of events, Joan reveals a wardrobe malfunction that viewers didn't see. Tune in as she recounts this unforgettable moment during her hometown date that certainly had her feeling flustered. Then we have Pascal Ibgui's bold request if he were to become the Golden Bachelor. He's calling for a change in the age of contestants, find out why and how he plans to shake things up. And lastly, Joan Vasso shares insights about her family's reaction as the final approaches. Being on a reality show isn't easy for her kids, and you'll want to hear their take on this wild ride. Stick around as we unpack these stories, share our thoughts, and get ready for the finale of the Golden Bachelorette. Let's dive into our first story as the season of the Golden Bachelorette featuring Joan Vasso's wraps up. All eyes are on who could take over as the next Golden Bachelor. Speculation is swirling around two French Mark Anderson and Charles Ling. In an exclusive interview during the Men Tell All taping, Mark, who is actually the father of Kelsey Anderson, fiancé of season 28's Bachelor Joey Graziati, shared his thoughts on this potential role. He said he's open to the idea, and it's certainly something he's been giving some thought to. Mark mentioned thought. It's a bit of a life change. But yeah, definitely thinking about it. On the other hand, Charles Ling expressed that this isn't a thought he has entertained much until now. He called the idea of being the next Golden Bachelor a pretty new concept for him. Charles shared, if really an opportunity knocks on the door, probably I need to sort it out. And also I need to probably talk to my kids whether I should move on or not necessarily move on. Or it's kind of too early to make a call at this moment. Joan Vasso's herself weighed in, stating she's pro both of them, while also admitting that she can think of at least 5 other guys who would excel in the role of Golden Bachelor. According to Joan, after viewers see the Men Tell All episode, they will likely recognize that there are many more candidates with great personalities, kindness, and openness that could navigate this journey effectively. Gary, one of Joan's suitors, chimed in as well, expressing his confidence that there are so many guys who could take the torch from Jerry Turner and run with it. He specifically mentioned that he believes Jordan Heller and Keith Gordon would also be great choices. Gary pointed out that while he likes Mark, he feels that Mark is more reserved compared to others who might bring bigger personalities to the show. Jonathan, another contestant, echoed that the right lead will fall into place as he put his faith in the franchise's ability to make the right choice. Keith praised Mark for embodying the qualities needed for a Golden Bachelor, saying he's so nice, he's such a good human being. His heart is open to love. However, he also highlighted that Charles might need another step before he's ready for such a process. Pascal, yet another contestant, shared that he's also interested in being the Golden Bachelor, but mentioned that the show should consider lowering the age for contestants, believing that it would be a better fit for him as the finale of the Golden Bachelorette approaches. All eyes will be on what happens next. Mark and Charles have both shown interest, and with Joan's input, viewers are left wondering who will ultimately be chosen as the next Golden Bachelor. It's an intriguing time for fans of the franchise, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Moving on to our second story, many of Joan Vasso's contestants from the Golden Bachelorette are not ruling out a chance at love in a different setting, specifically a golden version of Bachelor in Paradise. Fans of the franchise have been clamoring for a spinoff that brings together suitors from both Jerry Turner's season and Joan's, allowing these contestants to mingle on the sunny beaches of Mexico. During an exclusive interview at the Men Tell All taping, Joan enthusiastically supported the idea, saying it would be so much fun. She humorously added, "First of all, I volunteered to be the bartender. I can see some love connections in those two groups that I think need to happen." So, which of Joan's suitors are on board? Gary expressed excitement about the potential getaway, noting walking on other beaches outside of Southern California with my feet in the sand globally. So after taking off maybe about 30 pounds or so. That would be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun. His enthusiasm for the beach environment showcases how appealing this concept could be for contestants seeking romance. Keith also chimed in, but with a twist. While he said he would be interested in joining a golden version of Bachelor in Paradise, he suggested a different setting entirely. He joked, he don't think you want to see a bunch of old men just hanging out, and proposed a resort-like atmosphere instead with activities like pool, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Mark expressed his willingness to jump in as well, stating, sure. Yeah, I think I would. It's clear that there's considerable interest among Joan's suitors for a spinoff that would allow them to pursue love in a different format. With fans rallying behind the idea and contestants eager to explore new romances, the concept of a golden version of Bachelor in Paradise could potentially take center stage in the franchise's future. As we approach the finale of the Golden Bachelorette, it's exciting to think about where these journeys might lead next. In our third story today, we have a funny yet relatable moment that Joan Vassos recently revealed, a wardrobe malfunction that viewers didn't get to see on screen. During a heartfelt interview, Joan opened up about her experience filming a hometown date with suitor Charles Chalk Chapel in Wichita, Kansas. As she recalled the day, she mentioned the sweltering heat, saying, it was honestly like 105 degrees. I have those on because I have the sundress on and you can't have bra straps showing. Joan had silicone breast covers on to maintain her look, but unfortunately the heat caused one of them to come loose. She shared the amusing details, explaining it's probably 3 hours into the date and I've just sweated for hours and hours. While Chalk was talking to his family and friends about how much he adored her and their journey, Joan felt something slipping. As he's talking, I can feel the boob pad coming unstuck, she recalled with a laugh. Joan tried to discreetly stop the slip with her arm, but when it finally came off, it didn't go unnoticed. It makes it down to my stomach, and then it comes right off the bottom of the dress, and there it is by my foot, she exclaimed, humorously noting that while everyone around her probably saw it, the cameras didn't catch this embarrassing moment. In the end, this wardrobe fox pass didn't seem to impact her connection with Chalk at all. As the season nears its conclusion, viewers will soon see who Joan selects from her final 2 suitors. With moments like these, it's clear that filming a reality show brings both laughter and surprises. We can't wait to see how her journey ends. In our fourth story, we turn our attention to Pascal Ibgui, one of Joan Vassos' suitors, who has some strong opinions about what it means to be the Golden Bachelor. If given the opportunity to step into that role, Pascal has a specific request. He wants the age of contestants to be lowered. During an exclusive chat at the Men Tell All episode taping, he stated he will have to lower the age. Yes, I'm old, but I don't go out with a 72-year-old woman. Pascal believes that this change is necessary for practical reasons. He elaborated, when you're in your 20s like Joey and Kelsey, you don't have a pot to pee in, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have a home, you rent, you don't have a car, you take Uber, you are in between jobs, you're trying to find an identity. He expressed that for someone like him who has established a life with a home and family, packing up to find love can be a more complex challenge. When you're my age, I have business, I have my home, I have my real estate, I have my friends, I have my kids, I have my connection, my health club and my restaurant. I'm involved in a lot of charity, Pascal explained. So for me to pack up my stuff and move somewhere else is not going to happen. I want to wake up with somebody in the morning. I will go to bed with somebody. I want to be able to walk down the street with her and go get coffee in the morning. To address his location concerns. Pascal also pitched an idea for a revamped concept of the Golden Bachelor. I think the concept needs to be modified and make it the Golden Bachelor of Chicago, the Golden Bachelor of New York, Golden Bachelor of LA, Golden Bachelor of Miami, of Dallas. He believes that major cities have ample potential candidates for a show like this and that his chances of finding the right match would improve significantly. Pascal concluded by saying he's not closing the idea of becoming the Golden Bachelor. He added, I'm semi-retired, so I have a lot of time. I don't have to be at work, but I want to see how much involvement there is into it. With his enthusiasm and vision for a new approach, Pascal is certainly a contender who brings a fresh perspective to the franchise. And lastly, in our fifth story, we have exclusive insights from Joan Vassos about how her family is coping as the final of the Golden Bachelorette approaches. She shared that her kids are ready for the show to come to a close. Joan remarked, I think they're ready for it. They're looking forward to it. It's a lot being the kid that has a parent on TV. I feel for kids who do it. This is their life. Throughout the season, Joan's children have expressed their concerns, particularly about the emotional roller coaster that comes with watching their mother on a reality dating show. Joan humorously added, "They also were worried that I was going to embarrass them," acknowledging the unique pressures reality TV places on family members. She opened up about the dynamics during the show, saying, "When they watch a show, one of my daughters critiques it every week and tells me how many men I kissed." This led to lighthearted exchanges, with Joan mentioning how her daughter calls her in the morning to discuss the number of kisses and any potential embarrassment they both felt. So I think they're kind of ready to maybe have their life back to normal a little bit, she said with a smile. Joan also reflected on her journey through the show, revealing how challenging it has been to find love while honoring the memory of her late husband, John Vassos. I think when I came onto the show, I thought that I was really ready. I felt really confident, and that I knew what I was doing. And I found out that was completely wrong, she admitted. You wasn't completely ready, and I didn't realize that, and I don't think I could have realized that if I hadn't come on the show, because I needed to start having feelings for somebody as the season nears its conclusion with only a few episodes left. Joan's emotional journey is becoming increasingly compelling. She poignantly noted, "It took me a long time to get through the thought that I could still be in love with John and still have another person, that there's room in my heart for that. With the finale looming on the horizon, fans are eager to see how Joan's story unfolds and whether she'll find love again. It's been an emotional ride, and we can't wait to witness the conclusion of her incredible journey."